Welcome to Dive Bomb, and welcome to my Porsche Boxster S 987. It's been a long time coming. I've had an eye on this car for at least 3 or 4 years, seriously, but it's always been on my radar. But I'm just trying to soak it in now. We're going on a road trip today to Cambridge, just a day trip. I'm gonna go pick up my friend, and we're just gonna take this for a drive and really just enjoy it, really breathe it in, because I'm just under 30 and I've got myself my first Porsche, and I'm just so excited to see what sort of adventures we've got ahead, because I know this car's staying here for life. But until then, let's hit the road and let's get going. Up so we can give it a bit of I'll never get tired of a flat six. Oh my, just every time I put my foot down. And the best thing is the engine's right here, literally right here, front bit of the engine's right here, so I'm hearing all of the noises, the whining, the roar, the induction noise. There's just so much to this car, man. Absolutely love it. And you know, at face value, when you look at it from the front, it's a cutesy car, you know, 2 headlights, looks pretty, soft top, but it's until you hear it, and it's a deep bellow. It's an angry sound. But you know, Porsche, this is heritage. Flat six. Oh, this sound is just, you know what, I was umming and ahhing about buying this car, because you know, it's an old Porsche, and inevitably there's costs associated to it, and for all we know, this could be a money pit, you know. It's the Porsche Boxster S with the IMS, you know, it's the generation 1, so it's got an IMS bearing. It's meant to be stronger, but because of that fear, you know, it's one of the cheaper ones on the market. But it all just makes sense. Sometimes there's a phrase that I live by. Sometimes you want to think about things how you don't want to think about things, and I didn't want to think about any of that. I'm just happy I've got my flat six Porsche. It's my first Porsche, and I'll take care of it. There's many stuff that I need to do, but I'll get it done. But this is just a personal milestone I had to achieve, and I'm so glad that I've done it. So we're on the A12 now. We're just gonna cruise along to Woodford, and then we'll get Hayden along as well. We'll get his thoughts, because this is a journey that I've been going through, but we've both kind of been talking about Porsche for God knows how long. And the fact that I've made it happen is a win for us, because this is a benchmark for the other guys. And I just want more. This is addictive. The flat six, I mean, I've sat in a GT3 RS 991.1, and it's so loud and visceral. It's just addictive. I just want to get more of this, and this is a baby Porsche. It's not even a full fat 911, and if I'm feeling like this with this car, there's just so much out there to experience. So I'm going to enjoy this drive. I'm just going to cruise, listen to some music, and then we'll catch up closer to Woodford, and we'll get the thoughts from Hayden, and yeah, we're just gonna hit the road, go to Cambridge, you know, a town full of, a city even, full of history and pedigree and intelligence, and we'll go out there and reduce the IQ levels just that little bit. Before we go on to the next chapter, let's just enjoy this flat six bellow. It's a bellow, then a roar, because before 4,000 RPM it's a deep growl, and then above 4,000, woo! This is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a problem. But anyway, before I get carried away, hooning it everywhere, I'm just gonna enjoy this cruise, and then we'll catch up in a second. Oh man, honestly, sometimes I think it's sunk in, but sometimes I think it just hasn't. The fact that I've got a Porsche, and you know, this is a way of me patting myself on the back for working hard. You know, I've been working like a dog over the last few years and made a lot of sacrifices. And not to get too sentimental or anything, yeah, this is a token of appreciation for myself to recognise my own achievements. And yeah, I mean, you know, I'm young. I could have put this money into investments. I could have put this money towards a property, blah blah blah. But this is just something that I had to do for myself. And when I went to see the car, and when I drove it out, I knew I had to do it. And I'm just so glad. I'm just so glad. I think it's pretty much, I know I've repeated myself, but it's really just giving myself my own flowers. Also a way for me to open new doors, sign up to the Porsche Members Club, and I'm hoping to go to a lot more events and meet, you know, fellow Porsche enthusiasts, but also meet some inspirational people, some hard-working people, you know, people that have done really well for them, and use that as an opportunity to network and learn a thing or two about, you know, hard work and making the most of your time and your talent. So I think this, as well as being my own personal tool for enjoyment, is also a tool for me to really go out there and explore the world and meet more people, interesting people.
Just go back up.
It's got a growl, I like it.
I was looking at exhaust for this. It's
Top gear, design 911,
Fab speed.
Fab speed.
Yeah. I found one for 2K. I found one for 600. Quite a few.
But anyway, where were we? Yeah, went all the way up to Leeds. Drove up there, and the seller, lovely chap called Cal.
Cal.
North, had this car for 11 years. It was his pride and joy, but it looked like he was ready to part with it.
Yeah, and now you have a Porsche.
Yeah, so we took it out for a test drive. I loved it. Can't complain. For me, I was sold before. I'll be honest, I knew I was gonna buy it as soon as we saw the car. I was like, I'm driving back with this car.
Yeah.
There had to be something catastrophically wrong for me to walk away. But thank God nothing was catastrophically wrong. There wasn't really much wrong with it that I could see. Yeah, took it for a test drive. He was kind enough to take me down some back roads, A roads, and yeah, I was sold. Then came to the negotiations, and it was probably the most straightforward negotiation I've ever had. It wasn't much of a negotiation. So we said, let's talk about the fun stuff, and I said, look, I've got a number in mind. I can't do, this was up for 9.3. Said I can't really do 9.3. He said, just chuck me a number. I said, I'll give you 8.5 and I'll bite your hand off. And he shook my hand. And that's as far as negotiations go, that's probably as straightforward as it can be. And then we drove back. Simple, easy story. Yeah, along the way, we went to Porsche Leeds, got some info on the car.
McDonald's 3 times in that one day.
3 times in a day, don't condone that. And then we went Harlow, where we just sat down and just tried to soak it all in. Went to Tim Hortons, our usual spot, and I took it out for a spin. And I really put my foot down. And what did you think?
Wasn't bad, you know. Yeah, I like it with the roof down. It was fast. It sounded nice.
Yeah,
I like the sound.
It's just I love a flat 6, man.
Yeah, I'm sat in a Porsche Boxster.
How long have we been talking about a Porsche Boxster for?
You've been talking about it for years.
I've been rambling on about it. Do you want to? Is it over 5 years?
Nah, I would say maybe 2, 3.
2 to 3 is when it was serious. But you know, this Boxster's been on my radar for a long, long time. But like, it was never a serious contender. But over the last...
You could have bought a long time ago, mate.
I could have, but it's just... I was saying before, I had to hit some personal milestones for me to... How do I phrase this? For me to have the honour of having this. If I bought it earlier, I didn't work hard enough to justify getting this. Yeah. There's a justification to this. Then it starts to scream.
I like the sound at the high end. Sounds like a Porsche.
It sounds like a Porsche. Like, can you imagine this with an exhaust?
Yeah, now we're talking.
And you know why it also had to be open top? So you could just experience it just that much more. You know, between 0 and 4 and 4 and 7 is 2 different cars. Or 3.5.
It does feel very similar to the... It feels bigger than the 718.
Feels bigger?
Yeah.
I thought the 718 felt bigger.
Nah, that felt like quite small inside. Everything's closer to you. This has more space.
Yeah.
It feels big. It's actually very refined with the roof up.
It's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
When there's a will, there is a way.
Oh, it's nice having a reverse camera, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm fucking
Yeah, I remember I was like parking Nancy. I was like, oh shit, I've got to remember how to park properly now, without any aids.
Really have to like adjust it like many times, and the steering's heavy. Sounds good though.
What's it? This one. Clown Sick Play. Apparently it's a play.
City of London, boy.
Canary Wharf.
City of London. Nah, City of London. Canary Wharf.
Oh, a pack.
Yeah, basically.
That is so pretty. Who's that up top?
Who's Eduardo?
Eduardo up top.
Eduardo.
If I can get that in there.
Mine smells.
Anyway, I'm gonna sign out here. Might catch you later on. I might not. But today was fun. Today was fun. The day ain't done though. But I think this is a good place to call it a day. Ciao, amigo. Adieu.